going to talk about attaching launch pad leaders. We use a Sharpie marker. This one's a fine tip one because we just want a thin line. But if you rest your pen on this and have your rail up against here, then you can draw a straight line. So you just lay it, keep it tight against the track, and get your pen, and you have to keep it the same angle so you don't move it up and down. And then just draw your line. Okay, after you've unpacked your leaders, the first thing you want to do is fold the leaders in half, and you want to mark a line on the cased edge. This is the take-up rail, and so you want to attach this one to your take-up rail. But the key is that you have to get your leader on the right side of the line. The way the leader rolls on this one, it rolls this way. And since it rolls up and comes from underneath, then you need to make sure that when you're putting it on, it's on the right side of this line. So that's why these lines are so important. And you can either use Elmer's glue or use a glue stick to put a little bit of adhesive on there. Once you do that, it gives you some time that you can work the leader and make sure it's perfectly aligned with that. You want to make sure it's straight so that the edge of your leader will be straight. You can use whatever tape you have. It's best if you have something that's at least 2 inches wide so that you have some of it on your leader and some on your frame rail. These leaders are made from 100% polyester. They're really good. They don't stretch funny, but do not use a hot iron on these or you'll ruin them. Here we have this pin marks the center of the quilt, and here's my line on the center of that. And when you're putting your quilt back on, you always do it from the back side of your frame if you can get back there, because that way when you're done, your heads will be up on top, and it just makes it a ton easier to get these pins out. As you're doing this, always line up the top edge of the leader with the top edge of your quilt and put your pins in so that the next one that you do, the point almost hits the head of the previous one. Once you have your quilt back pinned to your leader and attach your back to your quilt back rail, then just lay your batting on. I have my batting here, and it's going to go right on the quilt top. I have my quilt top, and then I have a couple of pins in here just to kind of stabilize it. And so I'll just come over here and we'll stitch along this top.